You interrupting me for a reason? I have a lot of work to do to manage here, right? So, what is it? The Ithorian? Nothing to talk about. He paid docking fee. He go. Power cells, you say? I have an idea. Pylons need new power supply. Ithorian gives Fasa some power cells, and Fasa let him go. Agree? You funny human. I like you. But Voga doesn't pay fees. He collects them. But maybe sometime you need help with a freighter and Fasa remembers you. Now, you tell Ithorian of deal? Great, good. What else? My boss is the hot Voga. I oversee the docks for Voga's freighters. Why you care about exchange, huh? Why you speak with exchange, huh? No matter. You do not decide when to speak to them. Exchange decide to speak to you. But best you keep hidden and not speak with exchange. You not want their attention, I think, huh? You not from here? Business bad. Freighters get hijacked, no trade gets through, and they can't get fuel from Sleheron. Fuel reserves building up there. KOTOR and his exchange hijacks Voga's ships. Hurts business. For money, I assume. We don't know how he does it. Every ship we send out, he gets. Fine, but you hurry up. I have a lot to do. You not from... You talk to Voga. Maybe him you can help. I have enough trouble with pylons. Pylon power supply badly damaged. Only can support one pylon at a time. Can't bring freighters in fast enough. You help bring freighters in. Maybe Fasa can help you later, huh? Good. I give you basic access to pylon consoles. From pylon, you can read ID signature of freighters. You figure out what order the 3 freighters should dock. Freighter with higher first 2 numbers has higher priority. If first 2 numbers tied, then higher last 3 numbers has higher priority. For example, P-11-115-999 has lower priority than D-15-154-111. You got it? One more thing. First 2 numbers are always the same as the first 2 numbers in the second set of numbers. You can read freighter ID from pylons, but hard to get full signature ID from each pylon. Use a pylon power console near me to change which pylon is powered up. You go check ID signatures from each pylon, and then you assign priorities to the 3 freighters.
I hear you.
You interrupted. You help faster. I not forget. Now.
dawancha mori con sova, ma wani din chori kit sodu sobarenwa. Dorjine soba wata. Kavadumpa mo soraku haeli abontenya, dachimotu gamsa.
Malampro tarawanti casa samcha barda guatasha kontia chama umbrana kiwas. Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Gavadumpa munsuru kupla liyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanjiuma. Dobry czubawasz, kit skala, dorcza, łatatu. Oto non sa nona, prontanko animonunta saka.
Bograsyong konti chaum, king lord ta aitha kun, aitha patisa tong dia kun batut kaun, chona choba. Tapi chayu bong, jijis kapule, chumbule, watagratug, jimula. Chupayo bang labok raturong agti chimait muleran yun chuba. Nilung kagratuk jimut maliyabist wait wata. Jiji naudung chong yomabala yuman. Yomawa ni boba lorda wish wanga shachi. Nilung kagratuk jimut maliyabist wait wata. Jiji naudung chong yomabala yuman. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga una konticha. Chona konasa. Chopiti man punjame. Sashange bedwana mulera. Chupa wanga una konticha. Chona konasa.
Neshasa ochutu. Dakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochpandorcha, yotachi sabarinish. Uba volpa holosha, uba volpa holo, uba vol jabalakish. No, nanankatala chispo karana yokcha listo chisaje. Dakaprota gocha, jarkomati sochpandorcha, yotachi sabarinish. Nus jamachor heptoth nich dorksha tochiren kotesh. Jot akish besa hek pankvajiji. Uba volpa holosha. Chuba doso jibicha. Prota short na chinomak. Daka prota gocha. Jarkomati sochpan lorcha. Yota chi sabarinish. Daka prota gocha. Jarkomati sochpan lorcha. Yota chi sabarinish. Jabalakish. Tochimaka. Lotologo besanus. Misash lochut. Jabalakish. Tochimaka. Lotologo besanus. Misash lochut. Teujani na fasa sushovikana ini dochakes. Kappa torundi loso chiranani. No, nanankatala chispo karana yokcha listo chisaje. Jabalakish, Tochimaka, Lotologo besanus, Misash lochut, Daka prota gocha, Jarkomati sochpan lorcha, Yota chi sabarinish.
Back again, us. That's so. Well, you're in luck. I got plenty of it. Costs you 100 credits for a flask big enough for what you need, no more. You know, you're not paying me anything. I'll just give you the juice. Now.
The Force is often effective in settling such matters.
Hawait matiwa to chana manema stat na maniwa neva panawara di dibedesh nema na tunura de dala manila na hauda. Hawait matiwa to chana manema stat na maniwa neva panawara di dibedesh nema na tunura de dala manila na hauda. Mashni manina mashna ora huda kine wat kanina na bedishna ba nak dikdishne ne na Hara hine mash demana na hishnas na hiha. Mashni mahina hara tawani nereshne ne mash. Mashni mahina hara tawani nereshne ne mash. Hara hine mash demana na hishnas na hiha. Hawait matiwa. Hawait matiwa. Hawait. dahilan ha? Dawani nilishne.
Femko Emariam ga watasitu insula rakarakachata. Tamaso kinchuda wanka. Mopi una wana si chokoratawa. Tonos Emaragith. Wana rakora chi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Tonos Emaragith. Wana rakora chi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Tonos Emaragith. Wana rakora chi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Tonos Emaragith. Wana rakora chi drumta sa inchobin sasha. Tosimana rachata. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu. Moka kamaran endoso ranwi no chabi. Du rantamana sobu.
I swear, these players must have skippers up their sleeves.
Josimu poendo rakawa ichi rendumu mopa ramakawa na abawasi. You kroren wan mapusiti nolara. Tonoranga manakan, ipo inshawa. Bo mababe want to susintu mukarata. Tu esfrekto natada ber mabar chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra.
want to find out what's going on, talk to Hussein.
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War. What? Lutra's here? Please! You must help me get to him! The exchange is circling the sector like Shyrex. If one of us should slip free, they will hunt us down and punish us. Please, don't cause any trouble on my behalf. If you harm any of the exchange here, they'll take it out on us 100-fold.
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter? The overseer, Sakwesh, he took my daughter to sell to the Hutts, all because I told him I could not pay his tribute. I owe Sakwesh 600 credits. I don't have enough. You would? Oh, thank you. Please, hurry. If he's already delivered her to the Hutts, it will be impossible to find her.
Monsikuno bosh tunalbug samina nung forote mitisi mingro agorunto kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora tayaita.
I heard the overseer.
Hey, you look like a spacer. You work at the docks? Because if you need a crew, I'm your man. I flew during the Mandalorian Wars, and again during the Jedi Civil War. Yes, and look where I ended up. You need a pilot's license to fly the freighters here. They're tough to get without sponsorship. I'd greatly appreciate that.
If you want to find out...
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about? Oh, we were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is. I hope not, but you may be right. Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named Planor said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits. 50 credits? Why? I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him. Thank you. I'm beginning to lose hope that we'll ever get out of here.
Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chiluma lispa. Puta yanolia, jukta genichu bawanki najung winoton ma no miurita.
Sintatita krom, doci patronone noto?
Kavadumpa, mo wendido chokerembi norta kunyun wish chawaka chuba, sura dachi morutuko gansa.
I heard the overseer kidnapped Nadar's daughter.
Nița manta yuma lordawata no sanazika. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga samoana mucha. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga samoana mucha. Unta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone. Dovrei kun mwili wosa slima pogwanga samoana mucha. Da hupa, bossa curata, go jujuto yoke, hiata yamba wajiake yukito tune, kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora, yaita ta bosananansata. Da hupa bosakurata go jujuto yoke. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune.
Keep back. I am ill. Contagious, the others say. I don't know. I was well just yesterday. Now, I don't think I'll last much longer. Really? The others say I have the plague. I'm feeling a little better. Thank you.
Something up? All right. Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too? No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else? Is this an interrogation? If so, you're terrible at it, especially for an ex-Jedi, or whatever you are. Why don't you just crawl in my head and try to dig out whatever you're looking for rather than asking about it? You know what? I helped you get off Veragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering. I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time. You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do. How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you? Wasn't it? Maybe you thought they'd forgive you. Sure, you might have thought they'd execute you. But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate, and every act of charity or kindness they do, you can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore. The Jedi, the Sith, you don't get it, do you? To the galaxy, they're the same thing. Just men and women with too much power, squabbling over religion while the rest of us burn. At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more. Whatever, just leave me alone. I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
Well, don't get too attached to me. I don't like it. That depends on your perspective. I have this habit. I'm a deserter. It's what I do. Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi. I did, up until the Republic officers began to betray their oaths to the Republic and side with Revan, Admiral Kareth, Mon Halan, General Darad, and all the rest.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do. The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Stayrib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk war droids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war, and we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses. If that's what you want to call knowing when to fight and when to kill, then yes. But you can't really break down people into Sith and Jedi and expect everything to make sense. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. She saved us. It's another story, and it's nothing I feel like talking about. I did a lot of things I'm not proud of, and I couldn't do it anymore.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp. You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately. Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other. Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move. If you could convince either the Exchange or the Serico to give us more space, that would really help a lot. Thanks. Good luck.
Hey, any luck? All right. Quit wasting my time.
This is Serico territory. Get out of here before we space you. Got it? That's a laugh. Look, blow out of here like space dust, or you'll be a new stain on the cargo hold. All right, you can go see him.
Is there any way to do that without crawling inside their head?
Hurry up and take care of your business.
If the Exchange tries to muscle in, we'll break them.
Just say the word. Time to even the odds.
heard you when you...
The honor is mine.
I hear you. More where that came from. Let me take care of this. Hey, let me take care of that for you. Expert. I like the sound of that. All done.
Something up? All right. After Malachor, after the Mandalorian Wars, that's when the Sith teachings started spreading through the ranks.
We knew where our loyalties lay. To the Jedi who came to help us, not the ones who sat back on Dantooine and Coruscant, watching us die.
So when those same Jedi who watched us die decided to start fighting us during the Jedi Civil War, we fought back. I fought back.
I started killing Jedi. A lot of them. People say killing Jedi is hard. It's not. You just have to be smart about it. No blasters, no getting close to them, no attacking them directly when you can gun down their allies instead. There's ways of gassing them, drugging them, making them lose control, torturing them. I was really good at it.
What's worse is that killing them wasn't the best thing. Making them fall. Making them see our side of it. That was the best.
I taught myself techniques. It's hard for Jedi to sense what you're really thinking if you throw up walls of strong emotions and feelings. Lust, impatience, cowardice. Most Jedi awareness doesn't cruise beyond the surface feelings to see what's deeper. And I was good at that, throwing up walls. And my superiors knew it. Sometimes the Jedi on our side wouldn't even realize I was there. Yeah, I had a talent for it. More like instinct. I wasn't the only one. I know you left at the Mandalorian Wars. so you don't know much about what went on behind the scenes in the Jedi Civil War. But Revan understood one thing. The real battle was going to be fought between the Jedi on both sides. That was the only battle that mattered. Whoever had the most, the strongest Jedi were going to win the Civil War. If Revan couldn't convert Jedi, Revan would kill them. So Revan trained elite Sith units into assassination squads, whose duty was to go out and capture enemy Jedi. I was in one of the special units trained to do this.
Yeah, Revan had plans for all Jedi. I think it was important that the Jedi see her side of things, the Sith teachings. Revan wanted to break them, and then have them join her.
One day, I decided not to do it anymore, so I left. Ended up on Nar Shaddaa, became someone else. Because you've killed Jedi too. Different circumstances, but you have a bigger body count than I ever did. And I've been with you only a short time. Enough to know that as soon as someone signs on with you, they haven't got long to live. You got history, and anyone who travels with you doesn't. And maybe I want somebody to know who I was in case a story needs to be set straight. Maybe you understand. I think there's been enough lies and truth for today. Let's just leave it for now.
How may I serve?
Everyone down! Time to take you down to size. Time to take you down to size. More where that came from. I hear you.
My life is yours.
That was so kind of you to help out Nadar and Adana.
Thank you so much for returning my Adana to me.
Hey, thanks for saving me.
Back again?
Life is much easier without the
Quit wasting my time.
Did you find it? Please.
Thanks for taking care of Sakwesh. I fear what the exchange might do next, though.
You've already helped us greatly. Life should start improving for us.
Back again? What? The exchange is... Deal with the exchange? You might as well wrestle with the planet. Visquis is the exchange box. Please. Back again? When Telos was... What?
You saved us all from that horrible pain.
Back again? What? How did you do this? I barely know you, and you've brought me word of my husband, and then a free path to him. It's almost too good to be true. You've given me my husband back, stranger. My husband, my life. Thank you.
Were you the one who killed the overseer?
Let's see, 3 bricks of spice out to Elysia, then with a turnaround, no, that won't work. Connect! Here so soon? I wasn't expecting you for... well, not now, anyway. Yeah, well, I tried to explain that, you see, but, I had no choice. These thugs showed up, and they said that you could go space yourselves. And I was like, no, this is the Red Eclipse, and...
Someone's trying to board it. Ugh.
Yes. What happens next is not our fight, and your first reaction will not serve us here. Let us see what the exile will do.
If they think I'm going to give up this ship without a fight, well, they're wrong. It's good to be back on the old girl. Hey, what are you doing on my ship? Damn right I am. What are you...
Dobry Chubabash, Kitskala, Dorcha, Wata, Tokyoke, Nincha.
I hear you.
To battle.
How may I serve?
Just say the word.
Kranashkitirun Sabaratin Ponsukutniki. The Junish Belongi, Drawinch, Ifrit Malastrindosh. Kranashkitirun Sabaratin Ponsukutniki. The Junish Belongi, Drawinch, Ifrit Malastrindosh. Kranashkitirun Sabaratin Ponsukutniki. Avishon Rankada. Milekradakta Belakoshu. Avishon Rankada. Milekradakta Belakoshu. Belek Nunsa, Unikaratanadra.
Look, there's been a misunderstanding. The ship, it's all yours. Consider it a gift, all right? Didn't know you were messing with Red Eclipse slavers. Guess those stories about the Hawk being a cursed vessel are true.
At last you understand, tiny Jedi.
You? Who are you? What are you doing on this
Enough. What did you see in the web of worlds that have died? What did you see when you saw it through the Force?
I see the death of the galaxy. Of life. At first, I thought it was just conquest. But it's more terrible than that. It's an echo, spreading outwards, killing everything. It's not possible.
You are a wasted pawn of the Republic, young one. You could have been so much more, even with your wide-eyed innocence, your naive love for others. Now you understand the magnitude of what is being done.
I know you. Not even the markings of the dark side can hide it. Why have you done this?
I? Do you think I seek the death of all living things? There is no victory in such things. I do not want to win our war like this, little Jedi. When I win, I wish it to be because I was right, my teachings true.
How long have you been here? Among us?
You know the truth. I have always been here, watching and listening to the echo you have found. You know its source and what must be done.
I will not let you hurt her.
Little Jedi, you cannot stop me. But you will forget this. Your mind is worse than the others, so open, so trusting. Your feelings for her are your weakness. Yet I will gift you with this. You will remember what you have discovered when the time is correct. Know that you have seen what formerly only I knew. Now we shall see if you have the strength to stop what comes.
My life. I am prepared for whatever you wish to teach me. My life. I will It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction. I've heard tales of Malachor. It is said that many of my people felt the end of the Mandalorian Wars from across the galaxy. But do not mistake me. I did not mean to draw comparison.
Yes, General?
Statement. Master, if you could indulge me for a moment, I must perhaps my anticipation of working with one who served at Malachor 5 was too high. But you are countering all those expectations. Statement. Well, all your behavior up to this point suggests either strong atonement or confirmation that the atrocities attributed to you during the war were in fact accidents. Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way. Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. You see, Master, assassination is such a versatile tool. I have seen the removal of a single target have far-reaching consequences for a nation, world, even a galaxy. The repercussions of even the smallest lives, whether dead or alive, can have profound implications on history. But surely you realize this. Statement. Why your own life, Master? Your single life changed the face of the galaxy, of history itself. Malachor 5 was an impressive act of destruction, but its impact on the lives of others in the galaxy was far more extreme. I mean, Master, you brought about the death of the Mandalorian race. I doubt they realize it yet, but you dealt them a blow from which they will never recover. Statement. Oh, Master, who deserved what and why is of no consequence. It is only killing a target and how it is done that matters. Statement. Answer. Many organic meatbags find that question difficult to answer, Master, but I believe I can provide you with a satisfactory definition. Definition. Love is making a shot to the knees of a target 120 kilometers away using an Aerotech sniper rifle with a tri-light scope. Statement. This definition, I am told, is subject to interpretation. Obviously, love is a matter of odds. Not many meatbags could make such a shot, and strangely enough, not many meatbags would derive love from it. Yet for me, love is knowing your target, putting them in your targeting reticle, and together achieving a singular purpose against statistically long odds. State. Statement. Not many meatbags. Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that way. Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is explanation. The repercussion. Answer. Query. Statement. It seems to me that
I have studied the holorecord of your trial. I am unsure what to make of it. I must confess that I was searching for some meaning beyond the records, a reason for why one would leave the Order. Yes, but exile is rare, and I have found it is not really something that the Order can enforce. Believe it or not, it was really your choice. I don't think so. Perhaps some of them felt strongly about your sentence, but I think something else concerned them. Again, the choice to turn away was yours, not theirs. You are correct. I am afraid I have not been entirely open with you concerning my past. If I look familiar, it is because we have met before, at the Enclave on Dantooine, many years ago. As on Coruscant, Force-sensitive children are taken to Dantooine as well, though it is done rarely and only with those they believe are destined to become Jedi Knights. It is the secret nature of the place. If you are not chosen by a master when you have come of age, however, then the path of the Jedi is denied to you. I met you on Dantooine, long ago, briefly. You taught us the ways of combat, how to hear music within the movements of a lightsaber blade. It is difficult to explain the difference between you and Master Vrook, but I think it is because he was knowledgeable, but not a leader, not a mentor. You were different. We could all feel it. And I knew that if I were to have a master, I would want it to be you. And then you went to war. Many Jedi went to war, and the Jedi Masters proclaimed that you were Jedi no longer. Atris, the mistress of the archives, was first among them. I knew at that moment that if you would no longer be a Jedi, then you must be correct. I realized I did not want to be a Jedi. Instead, I wished to follow your path. And in any event, there was no one to train me, even if I wished it. They all went to war as I grew past the age of acceptance. It is possible to forget the Force, you know. If you have not felt it strongly enough, then there is little to miss. But I never felt the Force as strongly as I did when I was with you. And so I decided to serve the Republic, study the Jedi teachings, gather them perhaps. It was important to me to understand the Jedi now that they were gone. I felt some part of you should be preserved, so that your lessons would not be lost. Perhaps. I still harbor doubts about the path I walked. It is not time, if there ever is a time. I am on a diplomatic mission. I am one of several tasked with attempting to contact any remaining Jedi and convince them to return to the Republic. I know something of the Jedi. I have studied them for a good portion of my life, and now that they are gone, such studies are even more important. I do not think it is a matter of luck or chance, only my own inability to find them. While the Enclave trained me for many things, I am afraid that the life of a bounty hunter was not among them. I suspect my turning away from the Force is also a hindrance in such cases. I imagine the Jedi would be easier to find if I still maintained my connections to the Force. You have? Where have they gone? And why? Like you? Curious. It is unlike the Jedi to vanish when the Republic is in need of them, and the Republic is more in need of them now than ever. Perhaps the Sith have learned from Malak's defeat and have chosen a different tactic. It is like them to strike from the shadows. This has Revan's mark and things. Though gone from the galaxy, perhaps something of Revan's teachings remain. Yes, I do not know if you heard of the civil war on Korriban, but it was caused by Revan's absence. From what I have been able to determine, a year after the battle with the Republic fleet that almost wiped the Republic out, Revan simply left. When Revan did not return, the factions among the Sith turned on each other, as all those that follow the Sith do in time. That is a question I have found no answer to, but it must have been important for Revan to leave as she did. She did nothing lightly, and her plans often could not have been felt for months or even years after she did them. That is hardly a surprise. Many Jedi went to go fight in the Mandalorian Wars, and few returned. To their disciples left behind on Dantooine, on Coruscant, there were few masters to train them. I was one such student. Perhaps not as strong in the Force as the others, but it really did not matter. The teachers left behind were few. Only a few students were accepted as the Mandalorian Wars raged on, and when I came of age, there were no masters left to train me. So I was forced to leave the Order, to seek my path elsewhere. It was for the best, I think. I had begun to have doubts, and I think the Masters were aware of them. Your apologies are not needed or warranted. I chose not to follow the Jedi, and the choice was my own. It is not... Yes? At times, I meditate, simply close my eyes and listen. It is quite calming. I try to treasure these moments before the next crisis begins. Of course, it would be my pleasure. I try to treasure these moments before the... I think you are right. It is time. I have watched you. You have become strong in the Force again. But that is not all. You have achieved a center in the chaos around us, and I have felt it. My master, the one intended for me, left to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. Now she has returned. And I ask her now if she will train me in the ways of the Force. The one who was to be my master was lost at Malachor 5.
So it ends.
I want you to teach me the ways of the Force, to become a Jedi Knight, what I meant to be. Yes, is that...
Something up? All right.
No.
Yes. Very well. Ask. What of them? Perhaps. The Ichani believe that much may be communicated in the motions of battle. It is a picture, a dance against someone trying to describe that motion. I have learned that we do not need to kill her. But if we want one that has truly fallen to the dark side, we should look elsewhere for our allies. I believe she should serve our purposes. She is the doorway that may lead us to her lord if it proves necessary, or bring him to us. That is what I said, and I will gladly turn any such blade pointed at us and send it stabbing into the heart against anyone who dares to harm you. It is good we see this in the same perspective. There are many among the Jedi who would openly object to such things. Yes?